Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. Barbecue the way you like, folks, you know that. No hat today, folks, sorry about that. Anyways, today we're going to be doing an old favorite of mine from way back in the old days. Good old hanger steak, folks. Hanger steak. Butcher's cut. Yeah, I won't go into details why they call it a hanger steak, butcher's cut, how the butcher took it home for himself. This is just as good as a beef tenderloin, folks. I'm not kidding you. Cook it properly. Let me bring you down here. We'll see what we got out of the package. Alright guys, here it is. Nice, big. I got this from my local butcher shop. They trimmed it up really nice. Yeah, we're just going to salt brine this overnight. Tomorrow we're going to sear it up. It'll be a short, fast video. You got this little gristle piece that goes through here, tendon, whatever you want to call it. It's not edible. You can either have your butcher take it out, or you can take it out yourself. And if you don't feel comfortable taking it out, well, just leave it in, folks. You can pick it out before you eat it if you want. Not that big a deal, folks. We're going to leave some of that fat on. Fat flavor. It'll help in the searing up. This is a beautiful cut of meat, folks. It's getting to be more popular now. You can get this in all your local stores now. Check out your butcher shops. They'll hook you up. There's only one of these per cow. Usually cow has two everything. But this is they only got one. It hangs down low in the belly. It runs the diaphragm. Won't get into that detail, but we're going to separate these two right alongside that seam of that thing there. Sharp knife. Alright. You can also have your butcher do this for you if you don't feel comfortable doing that. That's a nice hard piece of fat there, folks. It's not edible. We're just going to cut that out of there best we can. You can leave it and chew on it for a while if you like. There you go, that stuff. That ain't no good for nothing, folks. Like I say, you could leave it in if you don't feel comfortable and just cut it out after you cook it. Not that big a deal, folks. You don't have to go medieval on your stuff. Alrighty. We'll get her out of there. There you go. We'll take that one out. We'll get this one out. That's good enough. That's not bad, folks. I don't like wasting a lot of meat. Okay, there it is. We got two beautiful cuts. We're going to leave this little fat on there. I like to char that up. Alright. Like I said, we're going to dry brine this overnight using this finishing salt. Of course, sea salt. You don't have to dry brine it overnight, but I got plenty of time. We're just going to do it. It's going to be a quick cook tomorrow, folks. Alrighty. There we go, folks. And tomorrow we'll come out and we'll rub this down with some olive oil. Figure out what rub we're going to use. Might just use salt, pepper, garlic. We'll see how it goes. It'll be a game time decision. Alright, folks. We'll see you in the morning. Alright, guys. Here we are after the all-night salt brine. We're going to take them off of this. And we're going to season them up with this PS butter rub. I put it in here because these things don't come with a shaker, folks. Good seasoning. We're going to take it out of this. We're going to put it in this Cambro. These things are amazing, folks. Gotta go get you one. Off Amazon. Really cheap. Woohoo! Probably don't need that much, but what the heck, folks. Ah, there we go. Then we're going to take that. We're going to rub her down with some olive oil because we're going to start that searing. The olive oil will help with the searing process. Hit it up with that. Hit it up with this stuff. Prime, please. Buttery beef flavor. I want that buttery flavor, folks. Do it all the way around. Ends, sides. Now these are salt brined overnight. Get that all off the board. Alright. This is pretty good stuff, folks. Got that nice buttery flavor. Let's do a little more olive oil on this one. There we go. You don't need a lot of olive oil, but it'll help with the searing. Whoa, olive oil down. There we go. I got me a new table coming for the outside yard. I'll start doing all this outside instead of on my kitchen table. Don't have to worry about interruptions. Yeah. While these are sitting here, I guess I cut that off, but while these are sitting here, we're going to go out and fire up the S&S kettle. And we're going to sear these off. This won't take long, folks. I'll see you outside, folks. Alright, guys. Here we are. Got the coals nice and hot. We're going to sear these off really quick. Be a good time to play some sear music. This will only take a few minutes on each side, folks. Got a nice little sear on there, a little char. Check the internal. We're not quite done yet, of course, but what we're going to do, we're about 85 degrees. But we're going to do now, we're just going to leave them on this side and bring them up to about 125 degrees. Alright. And then we'll shut this lid. We're going to close this vent down, open that little port up, and we'll be back. Alright guys, let's see where we're at. We're going to pick one of these bad boys up and check them out. The old Chef's Temp Instant Read. Now when you're checking a hanger steak, you kind of want to temp it from the end in. We're at 125. See there, I can lock that in and show you. Yeah, that one's pretty well done. And you want to check this one from the end. This one's at 113. So this one got a little bit more ways to go. This one's a little smaller, so we get done a little sooner. We'll double check it. Yep, 122 on that end. We're going to move him over here a little bit. We'll get this one a little closer to the heat. Alright. Alright, let's pull these off in a little bit, and I'll see you inside the house. I'm going to pair these hanger steaks up with some Red Robin steak fries, folks. Have a nice little lunch today. Be right back, folks. See you inside the house. Alright, guys. There they are. I may have left them on a little too long when I was cooking up my steak fries. That's what separates me from other YouTubers. I may have overcooked these, folks. We won't know till we cut into them. Other YouTubers probably would have scrubbed this video, but not me. Show must go on. Let's try this bigger one here, folks. Remember, the grain is done in this way, so you want to kind of cut it on the bias. I made some of them Red Robin steak fries. Boy, this thing's tender though, folks. Oh, not too bad. What do you think, guys? Kind of a medium. I wouldn't say medium rare. Not bad. What do you think? Medium? Not quite a medium rare, but I think I'll take it. It could be a nice little brunch or lunch, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be my lunch. For dinner we're having lamb chops. I hear my granddaughter coming. Remember this family show, folks. Beautiful cut of meat here, folks. If you ever get a chance to buy one of these hanger steaks, go to your local butcher shop, folks. They'll hook you up. They'll even trim it up for you. Or you can order these online, but they come pretty fatty, and you know, you'd have to do all the trimming yourself. Alright, like I said, I made some. Oh, let's try a piece before I plate it up. Let's try that, folks. Oh my lord. Oh my Lanta. That is so good, folks. There we go. That's amazing, folks. You want to get that nice buttery flavor from the PS seasoning. We're going to do a little bit of a finishing with it. Now that does look like a good lunch, folks. We got these Red Robin steak fries I was cooking. We're almost overcooked this bad boy. Got some Thousand Island dressing. I like that. Pretty good, folks. Alright. Let's try one of these bad boys. Look at that, folks. It's just so tender. It's falling right apart, folks. Hanger steak. Lesser known cut. Hard to find in the old days. The butcher always took them home with him. Cow only has one of these. Runs the diaphragm in the bottom of the stomach. That area there. It's like butter, folks. Alright. There you have it. Hanger steak lunch. Red Robin steak fries, Thousand Island dressing. Thanks for watching, folks. Peace out.